Okay, so the second painting I'm going to want you to work on is to do a little value scale of two colors. And the two colors I want you to use should be complementary colors. So you could use red and green, purple and yellow, or blue and orange. The complementary colors is a primary color, and the secondary color, that's its opposite, or its complement. So since I did blue in my demonstration for the class, I'm going to do orange right below it. You're going to want to move to dark by adding a little black, and move to light by adding a little white. So we're creating tints and shades of a color and its complement. So when I added black to the blue, you see it gets to be a really kind of dark black blue. You'll end up, when you're adding black to the orange, it's going to get to be kind of a yucky color, but that's right. Let me grab a piece of palette paper. So I got my palette paper here. I'm going to go ahead and grab some orange and put it on my palette. And for this, I sent home secondaries. You can go ahead and use the secondaries for it. If you don't have secondaries, you'll just have to mix your primaries. I don't know if the first set of paints I sent home had secondaries in them, but I can always get them to you. So I'm going to take my orange, my straight orange, and brush it on right underneath the blue. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the add black, and you'll see this is going to get kind of gross, but a little black on my palette. I'm going to actually clean the brush because it takes very little black to really affect this. Take a little black on my brush, and I'm going to mix it in with my whole block of orange here. Now, you'll find what you're going to get is kind of a brownish color, but I like it. Ooh, look at that. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful color. Copper is my favorite color, and rust. And this is heading there for sure. When I was a kid, my favorite crayon in the Crayola box was the copper one. Copper, bronze, look at that. Oh, it's like oxidization. Look at that color, that's beautiful. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a little more black into it. This is gonna really take it somewhere, I think. It'll become almost like a deep, leathery kind of orange pretty quickly. I'm actually not seeing that much of a difference from that first one. It looked a lot different on the palette itself. Now, well, that's really, I'm going to really bring the black then for this last one. And it's a much bigger box. So now what I've got is really a black with a tint of orange to it. That's all right. I don't recommend holding your paper up against your shirt. But remember, what we're working at here with both this exercise and the color wheel and the mud scale is just seeing the way these paints react to each other. And my next piece would be to take the orange and go white that way. I'll save that to do for the class. But over the course of these two painting exercises, get a feel for how these materials react to each other, get some understanding of color theory before we move into our culminating project, which is going to be an abstract painting of your design, which I've started laying mine out here. But we want to get through this before we get to that. All right? So finish up that complementary value scale, and I'll see you soon.